Hello and welcome to the show. Today I am going to be playing Driver 3, a game that I have very fond memories of. If anything, one of my favourite games growing up. However, I never played this game properly. And I know that as a actual game, this is pretty damn terrible. However, I never cared about any of the story missions. All I did was go into the free mode, the free drive. Essentially, this was probably the first open world driving game that I played in which I could get out of a car. I could get out of a car, walk around, go and get another car, and so on. Rather than things like Midtown Madness, for example, were probably one of the very early games I would have played. But you had to kind of go back to menus to swap cars, and so on and so forth. So yeah, this was a game I had a lot of fun with, even though I now know how terrible it actually kind of is as a game. Ooh, what car do we want to start with? There is much choice of old vehicle, lots of choice of muscle cars being here in my... I don't know, I did put in a cheat here so that I had all missions unlocked. The reason being so that I could go to Istanbul if I wanted to. I don't know if that's given me all random cars or so on. We're going to start over here. We're going to jump over it. I think this is the main character's house, possibly? It might have been... Yeah, I don't know. I do remember there being a spawn point that was at the main character's house, and that was normally where you were. Can I look the camera around? No, we cannot. There's a common thing with these old games. I think this is his house. Yes, this looks like it. Possibly. Oh, very difficult. There is a way to look behind. I can't remember. Is it those two? It is those two. Oh, carefully. Well, kind of carefully-ish does it. There we go. Working garage and everything. I don't know if storing cars in here works or not, but there we go. Alright, so we can leave the car in there, and then we can get out, and then we can walk around. It's a little bit difficult to walk around. The camera is a little bit slow. It's not the greatest of controls, but again, I remember being a kid. This was fantastic. This was a fantastic place to go and explore about. Oh, come on, get upstairs, moron. Can we shoot out the window? Can I even remember how to fire a gun? Let's bring up gun. Oh, we can shoot out the windows. That fires a gun, and then you can jump out of there and go into the swimming pool and so on. The big glass doors do open. I probably should have gone through those rather than shoot out the upstairs windows. However, there we have it. There are some plod. Oh, I lost a fair bit of health jumping out. There was a health kit. Where was there a health? Was there a health kit in the kitchen, if I remember rightly here? There was a health kit in the kitchen. That doesn't really do much. But, oh, there's another health kit over there. Fantastic! We are healed from a small bit of falling out of building. Right, car. No, that's the wrong button. It's L1 to get into the car, and that's going to mess with me. I'm so used to it being Y, or the equivalent on PlayStation, which will be triangle. I played this game as a kid on Xbox, but I've got a copy of it on PS2 again. So, yeah, trying to work with controllers and so on. Little bit weird, but there we go. And then we are on to the streets of Miami. Now, I did very briefly load this game, of course, just to make sure that it was all working, and so on. Did a very briefest moment of driving. Have to say, I'm impressed with the handling. I'm impressed with the handling physics of this game. It is, of course, incredibly arcadey, but the cars are good fun to drive. The cars are very good fun to drive, actually, around here. They've got plenty of grip. Oh! I think maybe the fuzz in this game get angry at you if you are speeding, which is very rare. Why did this random guy jump about on the sidewalk? Was he excited by the prospect of a police chase? Oh, get out of the way, Pantera lookalike. I think this game might be one of the first games I've come across, certainly the first games in a long time, in which speeding will actually get the police angry at you. Normally game police forces don't care if you're speeding, it's only if you crash into stuff. You know, in GTA 5 you can go whizzing past a cop at 200 miles an hour, and they don't care unless you've got a huge amount of mods in. Also, the police cars are really fast. This is a good muscle car. Why is the policeman still there? I need a better car for this sort of thing. I'm not going to outrun the policeman in a straight line. Oh, there's a nice Corvette over there, which we can't steal. The brakes are phenomenal on everything. Like, you can stop almost instantly when coming up towards corners. Oh, we're going to go this way, this way, this way, this way. There we go. Yeah, the cars drive nicely. The players control a bit like tanks, but the cars feel pretty lively. Don't know about how different cars feel, because, well, we've only really been having a chase with this one so far. Oi, no! The police force did an effective! That's not correct. What's going on here? We'll see if we probably shouldn't try and... Oh, definitely shouldn't try and have an argument with a tree. Trees are stronger than muscle cars. That is what we have learned there. Muscle cars are a little bit... Oh, have I lost a tyre? Is that a tyre down, I see? Or is it just... It might just be the bumper, actually, sparking at the front. Yeah, the tyre looks good. Oh, clonk that ever so slightly. Can't see a thing. Don't really know where I'm going, where the policeman is. There's some more. I think someone's shooting at me. Is there a policeman hanging out the side of his car shooting at me? I have a horrible feeling there might be. Oh no, now we've got a clean police car chasing us. Ow, ow, that's a big hurty. Now my car is broken. Now my car is quite... These guys are bloody efficient. These guys are really efficient. They are far better than the GTA 5 police. How old is this guy? I don't know how old this guy... Ow, that was poor driving by me. Not quite got the... Oh dear, I've not quite got the knack of the driving malarkey here. Oh, is there a policeman on foot over there? That's what that is. Ah, I see. Oh, there's another one over. There's a lot of policemen around here. There is a lot of... Yeah, Los Santos could learn something from the Miami PD here, because these guys are being quite efficient. Ow! There are so many of... How do you ever get away? Oh, no, don't go that way. There's another guy over there. We're going to play in a field now. Where can I get a boat? Oh, there's more guys. How the hell do you ever get away from the police in this game? I mean, I remember running away from the police is, of course, good fun here. There's more cops. Like, this is ridiculous. I need a boat. I need a boat. Is there a boat? I do remember that being a fairly solid getaway strategy. No, there's another guy over here, still angry at me. Oh, around the corner we go. You can't really throw the cars around. I have just thought of a dumb... Oh, we're doing a dumb thing here. This is a dead end. This is a dead end. There's no boats down here. Although, ooh, there is boats over there. Okay, plan. We're going over this bit. There doesn't seem to be any policeman officers over here, so... Oh, can we get down onto the boats? I don't even remember how the wanted level... Ooh, we can go back to our house if we wanted. We've gone around in a circle. Here we go, and then we can jump out of this. Ooh. Slightly gone through the door. That car is broken as anything. And then... No! Oh, Christ. I forgot how terrible the on-foot controls were. They're useless. Hey! We did it! Surprisingly quick for the police to forget completely about everything I was doing. Very, very quick for the police to forget about absolutely everything I was doing. I mean, I got like almost full wanted level, and there we go. I don't think that might not be a drivable boat. Are you a drivable boat? Can I climb up you? No. You kind of... If it's really low detail, it's probably not something I can drive. You might be a drivable one, if we can swim around the back of you. I mean, the big yachts might be drivable. I might just be pressing the wrong... Oh, no. No, that's probably not going to be drivable. I think we might be stuck in the water now. Oh, the camera's terrible. Yeah, let's go. That was Miami. We only kind of saw... I'm just going to have a quick show you around of the map. We only kind of driving around, what, a third of the city, maybe? The little bit that we were doing. We kind of just whizzed around that area and then panicked and bailed into the harbour. Yeah, there are all of these other bits of the city over here. They're decent-sized maps, and there's 3 different locations that you can go to. We'll go load up Istanbul. I seem to remember Istanbul was quite an interesting city. Like, Miami and Nice were fairly similar. However, yeah, Istanbul, I think... We'll load it up. We will see. Ooh, can we do weather? Overcast. Oh, we can have rain. We can't have... Should we go to... No, let's maybe not go night. I know my capture card sometimes goes a little bit funky when it comes with old... really old games. So, yeah, we'll go with daytime and rain. When it gets, really dark, things can go a little bit skew-whiff at times. Now, in the different cities, there are all sorts of different cars. So, the likes of the muscle cars, the... like the classic cars and so on will change depending on where you're going to. As you would expect, Istanbul wouldn't exactly have very many muscle cars. That is like a little Alpine A110 version cars. bit of a fair lady's head going on in that one. That's a big boat. That's a big boat. That's a pickup truck. Hey, we can have a little scooter. That will not end well for us. These are just the vehicles to spawn in as well. You'll find different ones around the place. I don't know if there was a way to save cars so that you could respawn with them. I suspect probably not, but there we go. Right, let's load in. Loading times aren't as bad as I remember either. I mean, certainly not compared to you know, if we were trying to load into GTA 5, how long that would bloody take us. Right, shall we go to see how good the Istanbul police force is? Probably not in this, though. I'm not sure. Whoa! I'm not sure I want this as my getaway car of choice for a lot of it. Probably quite strong, but I'm not sure it's going to be massively quick. And as we have seen, the police are the most effective, well, force I think I've come across in any game. Although that does mean I have to go try and find the buggers. We can go play on a roundabout if we want. Not like we've really quite got the car, not we've quite got the power to play on the, not really able to utilise the roundabout to its full potential quite there. This is a big road that we have found. No speedo, it seems, on this guy. Oh, Christ, kind of falls over when you go on the brakes. That's quite scary. You're going slightly downhill and you kind of dive on the brakes. Oi! Tripods! I mean, that's normally reserved for the fastest of hatchbacks, not for the big boats. However, the big boat does tripod through heavy cornering / braking. How far can we get it to tripod? And yoink! Oh, that's some soft suspension right there. That is some very soft suspension indeed. Now, of course, one of the highly important questions... Oh, that's a solid thing. Ouchies. One of the highly important questions is, can we roll cars? I can't remember. I imagine we could. I've just got to try and find a bit of terrain that is going to be suitable for rolling of vehicles. We need a jump of some description. There should be jumps of some description around here. Turned in too soon for that. Oh, don't mind me. I actually know if people are run-overable. Are people run-overable? No, you've outsmarted me. You, good sir, we've got to test the game physics. Or is this going to be one of those games where... Oh, okay, lampposts are apparently not drive-throwable. This is one of these games where people always get out of the way, like, was it Midnight Club? Midnight Club LA, you could never run anybody over. They were far too good at getting out of the... they were just coded that you could never hit them. They'd always be able to get out of the way. Nope, you can't run people over here. They just are more intelligent than the GTA 5 popular. So what we're learning in all of this is that both the police and the AIs are better than GTA 5's stuff, quite frankly. I mean, graphics-wise, no, and on foot controls, somehow amazingly are worse. GTA 5. Oh, sorry, officer, wasn't me. I was not testing if we could run over people. That's quite an interesting. Oh, the fuzzer here. Quite an interesting way the police are reacting, because they turned up there to, I assume, investigate the call of me doing dumb things. Now, I don't know whether they were searching for me specifically at that moment in time, or whether whether if I'd just driven away, they would have gone to that location. Oh, ow, we've been murderized by a tree. Those are very solid in this game, apparently. Yeah. Oh, Christ. I don't know whether they were going to that location specifically to me, if it's like when the... Oh, the cones of vision. Good God, the police are brutal. And yes, you can roll a car. I think I might have lost a wheel. I think I'm stuck. Oh no, now I've got to do the shooting bit. And the shooting bit is the worst bit of this game. Oh, I got arrested before I could do the shooting bit. That didn't last long. That did not last long at all. Yeah, sure. Let's go and restart. Wow, those police are incredible. Those police are so brutal at stopping you, and not helped by the fact that trees and lampposts are very, very solid, and your car does not win in a fight against them. Anyway, I was eventually going to finish what I was trying to say. When the little cones of vision appear on the map, I don't know if that means that the police are looking for you, and if whenever they see you at any point, that is them finding you, or whether that is just a police car on the map and you have to do dumb things to get their attention. I'm not quite sure. From Miami, it looked like it was me speeding that got their attention, rather than me being wanted by the police. So yeah, I haven't done anything illegal at the moment, and there is a police car over there. So let's go and grab. I haven't found anything more. Oh, that's the button. There we go. We're out of the car. That's the button to get into car. Oh well, this one here, you just left it unlocked with the keys in it. That's fine. I mean, it's just, You've just donated a getaway car to me. That's what you've done there. Right, so let's go and test. We're going to go play with the police some more, as that is the primary point of a game like this. It is to have police chases. In fact, that is almost the entire point of this game, and most of the reason why I played it and why I enjoyed it was for the police chases and just driving around from time to time, because the shooting is garbage. Look, guys, this is a road. There is footpaths either side. If you don't want to get run over, I recommend you stay on the footpath. Right, so come out here. Oop, I was very sideways. Now, we're going to do nothing illegal behind this policeman officer, and we should be okay for him not to chase us. In fact, if we do, shall we try? I'm going to try something a little bit illegal, and then we will see what he thinks of that. Like, if me just, yeah, I'm trying to overtake him without sort of speeding too heavily. No, okay, so he's just going to... I might have got a fraction over the speed limit, or it might have been me in the oncoming lane that angered him. Oh, don't crash into the little Alpine. Don't quite know why the Alpines are in Istanbul, I'll be honest. However, oh, we've gone the same way again. How am I only see it? Where's this abandoned car over there? That had nothing to do with me. I'm doing a really good job of just driving around in circles. Right, policeman officer, let's see how your, well, what should be a terrible little box of a car fares against this fairly decent... Oh, okay, yeah, quite well. Quite well against this, what should be a fairly decent sports car. Ow, I'm being bullied by a policeman box. Oh, that's a car to try frantically avoid. I do not remember these guys being so fast. How quicker a car do I need? No, we're going to get murdered. Again, well, I just about managed to save that one. This car seems pretty strong. This car does seem pretty strong. Right, so we cannot outrun the police down the straights whatsoever because they are very violent. No, they've got scoops on their car because they're lifting up this one. They were lifting up the Bel Air, well, kind of Bel Air thing. No, I'm trying to do the weaving technique to confuse them. It doesn't confuse them. They just crash into the back of me. Istanbul is a difficult place to try and get away from the police because there's not enough sort of alleyways to try and hide down. Oh, come on, make the turn. Dear God. These guys are brutal. How do I lose the fuzz? Oh, we're going to get turned. We are going to get spun. Go, 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 go. Oh, there's a gap somewhere there. Oh, good. Right, now, let's try and confuse that car. I mean, the good news is, while that car there is brutal, there is only one car giving chase. Ow! Okay, my great plan was working. It had worked for confusing the police. However, I was bested by a sports car. That's not very fun. Oh, what's in here? Out, we're being shot at. We're being shot at a lot. Get in here. Basically, our only chance of getting away from the fuzz is to try and confuse them with solid objects. Can we slalom our way? Oh, slalom our way between the lampposts. That's the way to go here. Oh, no. Ow. Again, they're better. They're better drivers than me. Their car is faster than mine and is probably stronger than mine. We are going to get into a lot of trouble here. I can't beat the cop. What car do I need to be faster than the police here? That is a really good question. Oh, that's a big clonk on the floor there. And turn. Run away! This direction! Quickly! We've confused the fuzz! This is going to be far enough away to hide. I'm just going to hide in someone's house, okay? Nobody knows I'm here. I'm totally not here. I'm still... Oh, bugger. Okay, the cops have found me again. That idea didn't work. Oh no, has he got a fresh car as well? It's not even the broken one that was chasing me before. That's... Oh no, we're still working. We've got to go back to this tactic again, because this tactic was the most efficient. Oh, now I've got two impossibly strong and impossibly fast police cars to deal with. I mean, if they were clever, they would have one on each side of the road to try and follow me here when I'm doing this. But it doesn't look like they are clever. Maybe we have found the technique for beating the police. Possibly. Go away. Please go away. Nope. We've run out of the barricades or the kind of concrete blocks in the middle of the road. And as soon as we have done that, we are finished. Oh, our car's very, very poorly now. One more hit and I think we're probably going to go down. Oh, okay, maybe it'll survive a little bit longer. We've gone around in a circle again. I'm hoping these roads with their corners might be enough to give the police some trouble, because we've got to do some really tight turns around here. And maybe, just possibly, I might have a little bit more driving skill than the cops. They might have the best cars in existence, however... Oh, which every corner I could can't even see it anymore. The camera's not letting me look behind at a good enough angle. I can hear the sirens getting closer. No, this is not good. This is not going well. Oh no, we're out of the really wiggly bits. Oh, panic and crash our car on our own. That's not what we wanted. I don't remember the police being so bloody good on this game. That's... I mean, yeah, credit where credit is due. It's slightly cheating good, I think, with their car performance. However, they are ridiculously efficient. I'm really having to work for this chase, and it's not going to be enough, I don't think. We might have finally confused them enough through these streets that I can do something. Then we are going to come out of the sort of housing area, these really technical corners. Yeah, as soon as we got to a straight bit there, that was it. I was done for. Oh, although he has ballsed up a corner completely. Yes, yes, run, beaten up car. Oh, that's a very solid thing. Panic. Oh, I panicked and locked everything and no spun, and now the police will catch us again. It was going so well. Now we've got to do it all over again. Well... Ooh, oh, did he get stuck on something? Ah, he might have crashed. It might have crashed. There's also a red dot that I think is a safe house that I might be able to hide in. Unfortunately, police are currently right behind us. Oh, through the alleyway we go. Ah, getting the hang of the brakes. Getting the hang of the brakes. No! No! The car's dead! The car's dead! Bail! Bail! Run! Oh, the frame rate's had a little bit of death as well going on in all of that. Oh, the frame rate's really having issues now. Run away, run away. To be fair, I might actually be better on foot than in a car here. How do I gun? How do we get up? That's how we get the gun up. Oh, God. Bloody controls are awful here. We might have to go out in a blaze of glory because I don't know. Oh, we can't get up that hill. Also, I can't look in the right direction. This is not going quite so well. Can we we can get out over here. Oh, stuck on something solid. Is there going to be a car? Is there a car? Car, I need a car. Oh dear. Hello? I'm not here. Definitely not here. There's no reason to look up. No reason to look up. Is there actually a way to invert? So I've got the stick. Oh, I don't think I can. The stick's inverted for look, that is going to confuse the crap out of me compared to how I would normally be playing. That's how we shoot. Okay, I figured out how to shoot. Here we go. The useless shooting mechanics of which we just kind of stand here, vaguely aim, and then plink away health bars. Oh, I got a shotgun in that. Now, can we try and aim? Oh, no, this is not going to go well. Excuse me, you've got like the fastest car in existence. Can we get in that? Yes, we can. Now, we know that these are the fastest cars in the game. It might be quite poorly. Sorry, poor pedestrian. It might be quite a poorly police car. However, it is our poorly police car. Can we now outrun the fuzz? Because we have a matching vehicle. Judging by the speed that it is currently going at, I'm going to hazard a guess at probably not. I suspect they have got cheaty super speed going on in their cars. However... Oh, bugger. I was going to say, it was kind of looking like it might... Oh, it is kind of looking like it might work here. Maybe. Oh, there's a lot of guys on foot. How are there so many guys on foot over here? That's ridiculous. Oh, I don't know what's solid and what isn't. Oh, you're having a bad day. Sorry about that. It almost-ish worked. Now we're on the bridge. There are police cars behind us, which are... Well, look at the speed that thing has got. Cheating bugger. You utter cheating bugger. Now, whoop, we almost rolled it. My plan was to go, whoop. That wasn't quite the plan, okay? That wasn't quite the plan. This was the plan. Go! Go, mighty boat! We can do this! I don't know if the police have boats in this game, however... I'm hoping not, because this might be the best getaway in the history of FailRace. Right here. Oh, I think a policeman might have driven his car into the river as well, judging by where those cones of vision have gone. Oh, come on. Come on. We can do this. Stay away from the shore. Stay away from anywhere that there might be a policeman that can see us. Maybe this is how all of my chases ended in Driver 3. Maybe this is how it always worked on this game, that your only hope was jump in a boat because the police are incompetent and couldn't follow you if you did that. That was a hell of a... location for a boat to spawn as well, I would like to say. Very, very kind of the boat gods to bestow upon us one of these, and for there not to be policemen around to shoot me as soon as I try to get in it. No, I'm just going to hide out over here. This is a nice part of Istanbul. It's kind of murky and grey, and there's a giant seawall alongside me, but it is one of the very few places the police cannot get to me. Last time the cooldown wasn't particularly long, however we have done a lot more bad things in this particular chase, so maybe the bar is slightly misleading. I don't know. I can actually see flashing lights going on over there. I think there's a police light going on. It might just be weird text. Let's face it, actually, it's probably textures being peculiar. It's an old game. I'm not sure the cone of vision, the render distance would quite be over there. Let's be honest. In fact, is that even showing up on the capture? I'm not 100% sure. I might be talking bollocks. Still not lost the police at this point. I mean, I'm going to say it's a successful getaway simply because I think it has been. I don't know how long we could be here all day just waiting for a cooldown timer to go. There's no real indication on here. Maybe let's go this way then, shall we? Maybe we'll go underneath the bridge. This is a silly thing to do. Silly thing to tempt fate because there's likely to be a policeman somewhere on the bridge because there were about 10 as I drove down it. Maybe we have to like vacate the area better. Maybe we have to go further afield than where we were. I don't really know. Either way, that was a look at Driver 3. Yes, the shooting is god-awful. The controls on foot are terrible. I don't even know what the story missions are like because I never played any of them because I never cared. The police are brutally good at giving chase. I will say that much. You could have some spectacular car chases, and for a game to just kind of explore places, yeah, when I was a kid, it was very good fun. Actually, it's held up relatively well. In terms of the driving, the cars drive pretty nicely. The police are a real challenge to have to try and shake around these city streets. Interesting cars, and yeah, I mean, if you want a game to try and play through the story, you're going to have a really rough time with this one because it is awful. But for messing around in an open world of free roam cities, pretty good fun. And let's face it, these days costs a couple of pounds at best. I don't actually remember how much I paid for this, but it wasn't very much. I do know that. Yeah, certainly a good fun little nostalgia trip, this one. And I definitely don't remember the police being as efficient as they are here. That, though, is going to be it for this video. I'm going to say I'm successfully got away from the police here, because I should have done by now, I think. It was a good getaway. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.